Hi folks, welcome back to another episode of the Single Dad's Cookbook. Today we're going to be making Parmesan roast potatoes. Now this is one that I've seen on other social media sites, and one I thought, do you know what, let's give it the Single Dad's treatment and see if we can make this a bit more affordable for people. And it starts off with this. Now this was, when I was growing up, my only inclination and only introduction to Parmesan cheese. This one is the Napoli, and it's the just grated cheese, which isn't really Parmesan, but it's cheap and it is what I grew up on. So rather than spending an absolute fortune on Parmigiano Reggiano, this is the alternative. So you can still get that absolutely delicious appetizer, starter, whatever you want, snack, but at a fraction, and I mean fraction of the cost. So I've got some baby potatoes here and I'm cutting them lengthwise. Now the reason I'm cutting them lengthwise instead of in half is because I want a bigger surface area for the mixture to stick onto. So pop them in a bowl. I'm not doing loads, I'm just doing enough for like a little snack. And then I'm going to drop a little bit of olive oil in the bowl, and I'm just going to give them a bit of a mix up. One escape there, just so that they're covered in oil. At this point, you want to get onto the mixture. Now I'm going to put into this little bowl a good 2 dessert spoons of this grated Parmesan cheese. I'm then going to put in probably half a dessert spoon of smoked paprika. I'm going to put probably the same amount of oregano, dried oregano. See there, just popping that in. And then I'm going to put in a good bit of salt and pepper. Now, what this will do is this will give you a nice mixture that will, it's got the smokiness, it's got the tartness, the saltiness, everything you've got there, and a little bit of herb back note. So give that a good old mix. Once you've got that all mixed, you're going to bring over your tray. Now, I'm just using a little baking tray here, and I'm just going to put a little bit of oil in the bottom of it, because the last thing I want is the mixture to burn. So you don't want that, so you want something to cook it on. And then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to level this out and pop it all into the bottom of the tray. Once you've done that, you want to just make sure that you've got a nice level coating of this. While I'm doing that, I want to say welcome to the channel if you're new. If you're back again, hi guys, thanks for rejoining me, and I hope you enjoy this video. If you are new and you do like what you see, please check the other videos, and if you do like what you see, please hit the subscribe button, and we can see how far we can go on this. Now, all I'm going to do here is I'm just going to lay the potatoes on top, just like that, so they fit in, and then I'm going to put them in an oven of about 180 until they're roasted and they're nice and golden, soft and crunchy. So soft in the middle, crunchy on the outside. Now, for this, I'm also making a Sunblush tomato mayonnaise. So nice and simple. Again, I've just got some Sunblush tomatoes. I've got about 6 of them into my little blender, and I'm putting a good lug, a couple of rounds of mayonnaise, just shop bought mayonnaise. Again, if you want to go make your own, by all means make your own. And then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to pulsate that, and I'm just going to let that blitz round, and give it a good old shake until you get it to this consistency. You want to give it a taste. You want to make sure that you've got the right seasoning, so salt, pepper if needed. You could add a bit of lemon. At this point you could even add in some chili flakes, completely up to you. I just like the balance of the sauce with the crispy potatoes and the sharpness of those potatoes. So I'm just adding in a bit of salt, pepper, and I'm going to blast it again. Give it a good old mix. And then once that's done, I'm going to just refrigerate that while we're waiting on the potatoes. So now it's time to plate up. So as we bring the potatoes out, you can see they're golden crispy on the top. I did do an extra sprinkling of salt over the top of the potatoes just so I could get a nice crispy skin. And when you take these out, you can see that they should come out, and be careful, and it should all peel off. That means that it's done its job and they've all stuck to the bottom. And there we have it all plated up. I've just got that beautiful crispy cheese on the outside, soft in the middle, with a nice tomato salad, Sunblush tomato dip. Guys, I hope you are looking after yourselves out there and each other. From my family to yours, thanks very much for watching. Until the next time, Single Dad, signing off.